Growing beetroot from seeds is super easy. You can just follow this video and get a healthy harvest. We are going to learn how to grow beetroot from seeds in containers, discussing each and every useful thing. So let's begin, and do subscribe to our channel. Beetroot plants are winter's annual vegetable plants. They produce such roots that are used as a salad and in soup and cooking. Beetroot plants are native to Mediterranean regions and likes a cool area to grow. They are very easy to grow from seeds and can be grown even in containers, indoors as well as outdoors. The first and the most important thing for a beginner to grow beetroot is to understand their season, what kind of season they like to grow. So beetroot is a cool area plant and have an ideal temperature range of around 10 to 24 degrees Celsius. Between this temperature range, they grow very well. Overall, you can sow their seeds in the starting winters as soon as the temperature drops to 24 degrees. Generally, they are winter's veggies, but in colder areas, you can also grow them in summers as long as the temperature is below 24 degrees. Hope you got the idea. For growing beetroot from seeds, their quality is an important thing. Make sure the seeds are fresh and have a good germination rate. Also choose a variety compatible with your country's climate. Beetroot have a few varieties. Choose a locally grown variety instead of a rare and some international varieties. This will ensure best results. Some of the good beetroot seeds are also linked in the description box to buy. Growing seeds is like an art. You have to be creative with everything. A good seed starter is essential for initiating the germination of a seed. A hard and compact mixture can make this very difficult, so choose a suitable mixture to make good germination rate. You can also try the recipe added in the description box video. For the pot, you can choose any container that have drainage holes and some space for the seedlings. Place the beetroot seeds over the soil media after making it moist. Keep at least 2 inches gap between two seeds. Cover them with coco peat. Don't bury too deep, just as deep as the seed is thick. Gently water the soil media. Make sure the soil is fully moist. First watering is very important. Place this pot in a well-lit area away from direct sunlight. After a few days, you will see some of the seeds will pop out. You can see the seeds cover are still on the plant. It's because the temperature is a little unstable here, but it will get better. And here you can also subscribe to our channel. After a few weeks, your seedlings will be fully grown and mature. They have a few leaves now. At this stage, we can shift them into their final place. I am choosing this wider grow bag. It's best for a beginner as they have no chance of waterlogging. They are also linked in the description box. Use any container, just make sure it's at least 5 to 8 inches deep and as wide as possible. For the soil mix, use a well-draining mixture. Simply use the potting mix added in the description box video. It's made at home and works fine. Gently get the seedlings out of the pot. Make sure they have been watered before, and do this procedure at the evening time. So this is our small beetroot plant ready to be transplanted. Make a hole in the soil and bury it up to the crown of the plant. Crown is the place from where all the leaves are growing. Gather some soil around the plant to provide some support. This way you can transplant each seedling every 4 inches apart. Afterwards, you can water the soil. Make sure not to throw water over the seedlings, because if they keep in touch with the moisture, they can rot and die. So be careful and subscribe to our channel. After a few days, you will see your plants will recover from the transplant shock and will be on their own feet. Now the growth will be fast. You don't have to care so much. Just keep the grow bag in a full sun area and water carefully. After a few more days, now you can see the beetroot plants are even bigger and growing well. At this stage, keep an eye on aphids attack or other pests. Also make sure the soil is not wet all the time. It should be drying out time to time. After around 40 days or so, your plants will be big enough to be fertilized again. You can start fertilizing them as they are 1 month old, but I have the compost added in the soil while the transplant. For fertilizing them, use a nutrient-rich fertilizer. As though the beetroot plants are moderate type of feeders, so keep using a good fertilizer every 2 weeks. You can also use this homemade organic fertilizer. It's made just for vegetable plants. Video on this fertilizer is added in the description box and I button. Must check it out and fertilize your plants every 2 weeks and subscribe to our channel. After a few weeks, our beetroot plants will be fully grown. They have shiny and multicolored leaves that also give them a beautiful look. The healthier shiny leaves are the signs of a growing and thriving plant. Beetroots likes a sunny area to express their true leaf colors, so provide them at least 3 to 4 hours of direct sunlight. And to avoid any pest attack, you can use Neem spray every week at the evening time as a prevention. To know how to make a pesticide at home, follow the video added in the description box and I button. After 2 to 3 months, beetroot plants will be fully mature and will have a bulb growing under them. You can see that by removing some of the soil. You can let it grow as long as it's under the soil. Once the bulb pop out of the soil, it means it's ready to harvest. It's around ending springs and now is the best time to harvest our beetroots. If we don't harvest them, they will start flowering, so carefully pull it out from the base of the leaves. And here is our first organic homegrown beetroot. This way gently harvest all the beetroot bulbs. Some of them are also small in size, but that's a normal thing, not every plant grow well. The size of the bulb depends upon the soil's looseness, pot size and the coolness in the environment. So this is our final harvest of beetroots grown from seeds at home. The bulbs are juicy and tasteful inside as well because we have used a good fertilizer during its growing stage. Some common problems you may face while growing beetroots from seeds is the yellowing leaves. That's just a natural thing. Just make sure the soil, sunlight, watering, etc. are all on track. For the pest related issues, you can use neem oil, but that alone might not be enough if you have a vegetable garden. So for that, you can follow up an organic and proven pest control technique from this ebook. It's linked in the description box to buy. So it's all about growing beetroot from seeds. To know how you can grow turnips at home from seeds, check out this detailed video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.